FabFilter releases Twin 3. Welcome to Music Gears, where we bring you the latest info on new music instruments, software, and other gear from around the world. FabFilter has announced the release of FabFilter Twin 3, the latest version of its virtual analog synthesizer. Almost 2 decades after FabFilter's plug-in debut with the FabFilter One synthesizer, Twin 3 expands and improves on its predecessor in every area, including a complete redesign of the GUI and workflow, more and better oscillators and filters, a powered-up modulation system, an all-new FX section, and much more. Twin 3 is an instrument for creating synth sounds of all kinds, from basses, leads and pads to plucks, drums, effects, and beyond. FabFilter has completely redesigned Twin 3's interface and workflow, making it more immediately accessible, visually informative, and speedy to navigate than ever, and adding new scaling options and a full screen mode for taking your synth programming environment to the spatial extreme. Individual oscillators and filters can now be added and removed as required. Every aspect of the filters is accessed and manipulated within a stunning interactive EQ-style display, and the darker color scheme is less tiring on the eyes over long sessions. Responsive per-oscillator oscilloscopes, a beautiful spectrogram and full visualization of modulation signals throughout the signal path let you see everything you hear, while the floating slot panels group active modulation sources at each target control for collective tweaking. Twin 3 now gives you 4 oscillators, up from Twin 2's 3, with which to build synth sounds. Completely overhauled and featuring analog model drift for subtle random pitch and phase fluctuation, as well as pulse width modulation, hard sync, and phase sync, Twin 3's oscillators are flawless in their analog authenticity. Polyphony has been given a boost, too, with an upgraded maximum of 64 voices, double the 32 of Twin 2, and the per-oscillator polyphony mode, which steps through the oscillators with each incoming note. Twin 3's filters have been doubled in number from 2 to 4 and similarly enhanced, with new vintage-style bell, shelf, and notch types delivering characterful nonlinear distortion, and the 6 dB per octave slope option and modulatable cutoff/peak offset knobs opening up even more sound design possibilities. A new 4x oversampling high quality is also available. Twin 3 introduces a new FX section, comprising 6 colorful processing modules for transforming and polishing your signals. Shape dynamics and apply saturation with compressor and drive effects, create space and generate rhythmic echoes with reverb and delay, and thicken and widen the sound with chorus and phaser. Every FX parameter is available as a modulation target, and can be modulated using Twin 3's envelope generators/followers, XLFOs, XY controllers, sliders, and MIDI sources. The new arpeggiator, meanwhile, provides endless creative inspiration, with host sync, groove/legato and rate offset controls, and the gamut of note value and order options. Replacing the simple menu of previous versions, Twin 3's new preset browser makes navigation and management of factory and user patches quick and easy. Within the browser's streamlined interface, presets can be assigned freely editable tags for filtering within the search engine, set as favorites, and given author names and text descriptions. And if you have Twin 1 and/or 2 installed, all of their presets will appear in Twin 3 as well. Key features: virtual analog synth featuring 4 flexible oscillators, 4 filters, 6 FX modules, and a vast modulation system with a wealth of flexible source signal generators, drag and drop source/target routing, and almost no limit to the number of modulation assignments that can be made. New. Fully redesigned, greatly simplified interface with easier workflow. New. Added oscillator, for 4 in total. New. 2 added filters, for 4 in total. New. Completely overhauled modulation system with redesigned modulation sources, and floating slot and FX panels. New. All new FX section, housing reverb, delay, chorus, phaser, drive and compressor modules. New. Arpeggiator with groove/legato controls, note order, latch options, and more. New. Full-featured preset browser with tags, favorites, and search and filter functions, and new factory preset library. New per-oscillator polyphony mode. Each incoming note triggers a different oscillator. New bell, shelf, and notch vintage-style EQ filter shapes. New 6 dB per octave filter slope option. New modulatable filter frequency/peak offset knobs for adjusting all filters at once. New high-quality mode for X oversampling. New transient mode turns envelope followers into transient detectors. New curve adjustment handles for example attack, decay, and release stages. New slider mode, vertical-only operation, and range setting, toggles between bipolar and unipolar behavior for XY controllers. New hide all modulation sources except for XY controllers and sliders at a click. New native sustain pedal support. New resizable interface with full screen mode. Improved even better oscillator and filter sound quality with analog modeled drift. Improved maximum number of voices doubled from 32 to 64. Improved lower minimum envelope generator attack, decay, and release times. Improved maximum number of XY controllers/sliders increased to 6. Improved envelope generator threshold and XLFO balance and frequency offset made available as modulation targets. Improved modulation sources can be renamed. Improved maximum number of modulation slots increased to 100. Improved legato mode for MIDI triggered XLFO. Improved range options added to MIDI sources, negative, -1 to 0, centered, -1 to 1, and positive, 0 to 1. FabFilter Twin 3 is now available for €129, supporting both Windows and Mac OS in VST and VST3, audio units, AX and Audio Suite plugin formats. Please click the like button if you found this video helpful, and if you'd like to stay informed on the latest in music gear releases and limited time discount offers, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.